So hey guys, welcome to our channel. In this video we are going to continue our second module of a subject previous, that is fundamental of C. So we have already completed our module first of this subject. So if you have not watched the video, you can watch it from the link given below the description. So in the previous video we have covered the topic, that is features of a C language. In this video we are going to understand what is structure of a C program and commands in the C program. So let's begin our discussion. So first of all, what is structure of a C language? So as we have discussed about the word structure, so we know the C language is structured language. So we can break the whole C language syntax into a structure. That is, first portion is for documentation section, second is for link section, next is definition section, global declaration section, main functions, and the sub programs which user define for themselves. So let's discuss from a very beginning, that is a documentation section. So this section includes the using of a comment. That the comment is a thing that not execute in your program, but are for a user better understanding what you have written in this program, or whatever you want the user to read when he or she is reading a program is used in the documentation section. The comments we will discuss in detail in the next slide, so wait for it. Next is a link section. The link section includes the inclusion of all the header files. That here we have include the stdio.h, that is standard input output header file. So this file will help us to use the printf function, scanf function type of functions easily without return its logic. So the link section is useful for including that type of libraries. So next is the definition section. So it includes the hash defined syntax and then the variable name and its value. Space between them is very important, and there is not any assignment operator that is equal to sign. So it is a very important thing to notice here. So the whatever definition section includes, that is, here we have declared pi as a 3. So in a program you can't never change the value of a pi by using any type of functions or operation. So whatever we'll define in this section is to be a constant in your function and can't be changed later on. So next is a global declaration section. Here that is a int a is equal to 10. It is a globally declared, that is, we can access a value of variable a that contain integer in it. So here we have given the value a as a 10. So the value of a will be used at any portion of this function, that is a main function, either void function. So this is a very complicated name of this function, that is fun. We can confuse in this. So next is a void main function. So every execution of a C program start with the main function. So this void main function is a very important function. So every execution of a C program will be start from here. As we can see that when we will run this program, the void main function will execute first and the printf function will be executed first. That is the value of a inside the main function is the percentage b will be run in the future, that is it contains the percentage b indicates a to be an integer, and the value of a will be print here in place of modulo d. So here the at output the result will be like value of a inside a main function is a, that is 10. So here 10 will be included, and next the function will be executed. So what is the function? So it is declared at this sub program, that is user defined function. So after the completion of this main function, whatever is defined here are the user defined function, that is we define this our own function. Like here we have include libraries, so this library not contain this type of function. Here we have declared our own function which helps us for our program. So here the value of a inside a function fun function is a, so it will be also a 10. So here 2 times the value of a inside this is blah 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 will be print. So here the void main function contain declaration part and executable part. So declaration part means we can also include some variables here also, but that variables like int, here we have declare a variable name b and assign it value 11. So here we will write int b is equal to 11 semicolon. But the difference in this variable and this variable will be like that the variable which are globally declared can be accessed from these outside functions also, that is user defined functions also, but it can't be accessed the function sorry, the variable which you have defined in the void main function can only be executed or accessible in the main function only. So you can't access a b variable in this function, so it is not a globally declared. So this was the structure of a C language. So now next discuss about the comment section. So comments in a C programming, comments are hints that a programmer can add to make their code easier to read and understand. As we have discussed in a documentation section, use of the comments. So programmer use to do the comments in that section because it will help the reader to understand the code easily. It helps a programmer to explain logic of a code, improve a program readability. So it will be helps us to understand what is the logic behind the program. So it will be very helpful for us by reading the comments. So there are two types of comments: single line comments and multiple line comments. So if you have written by double slashing and whatever thing you write ahead of it, sorry, whatever you write after this will be considered to be comment and not to be executed. And there is a multi-line comment. So if you have a comment in more than one section, more than one lines, you can use a multi-line comments. So it will be begin with the slash and then multiplication sign and then end with the multiplication sign and the slash. The order is very important here, you should not reverse this sign. So let's discuss in detail. Single line comment in a C, single line comment start with a double slash and it starts and ends in the same line. So that is if you have more than one line, you can't use a single line comments. Example, here you have created the variable age having a integer as a storage value. So here age is assigned 25 value, but if you want the reader to think that you have what you have do here, so you will comment like double slash create integer variable. So it will help the user to understand that you have created an integer variable here. So next is multiple line comment. So there is another type of comment that allows us to comment on a multiple line at a once. There are the multi-line comments. I know you will be thinking like you will do in every line for comment you will double slashing, but it will be very complicated task. So it is not good thing to use like that. So you can use this multi-line comment for multiple lines. So example for the multiple line comments is starting from this and ending from this sign. This program takes age input from a user, is storing the age variable and print the value of a using print function. So it is just defining what you are doing in the program. So it will not going to execute your output. So comments are used for just simple good understanding for your program and redaction of your program. So here this is all we want to cover in this video. Hope you like the video, and if you have any suggestion regarding our videos, you can write it at comment section as we have discussed about the comment. So you can also comment on our video. So please, if you like this video, then please share to your friends, and if you have not watched the previous videos, you can watch it too. And thank you for your cooperation and keep supporting guys.